The inspiring story of Larry Janeski, the billionaire who lives a simple life. Have you ever heard of a billionaire with a regular job? No, this isn't a fictional story. This is Larry Janeski, a name you won't find on the covers of famous magazines. Yet it holds a powerful secret. He owns an empire generating $650 million a year but lives like any ordinary person. No extravagant cars, no movie-like mansions. And the most impressive part, he doesn't work more hours than most people. How is this even possible? Imagine someone who started at the age of 17 building homes with an initial revenue of $188,000. It might seem like a lot for a teenager, but it was far from enough to imagine one day becoming a billionaire. So, what did Larry do to turn this humble beginning into a thriving empire? What was his key difference? Larry didn't inherit a fortune, didn't rely on shortcuts, and didn't depend on luck. He found an opportunity in something no one saw value in: basements. Yes, basements. To many, they're just dark, forgotten spaces with problems. But for Larry, they were an untapped market, a fertile ground for innovation. He developed products that transformed how millions of people live in their homes. Have you ever thought that the best ideas might come from where no one else is looking? Today, Larry is known as the blue-collar billionaire. This title isn't by chance. It represents the hard-working people who strive every day to make a difference. What truly sets Larry apart is his philosophy. He believes working 70 hours a week is wrong. To him, success isn't about exhaustion. It's about strategy and passion. Now, let me ask you, what are you doing today that truly matters? Are you merely surviving? Or are you creating something that could change your life and others? Larry shows that you don't need unlimited resources to start. All you need is to see potential in what's around you. At just 18, Larry received a call that would change his life forever. "Can you build a house for me?" they asked. He accepted the challenge. That simple yes was the starting point for a journey that, for decades later, would result in a billion-dollar empire. An interesting detail, he still works as if he's just another employee. No extravagance, no showing off. For Larry, it's not about the appearance of success. It's about the impact it creates. So, how did he turn the ordinary into the extraordinary? Was it luck, talent, or something more? The truth is, Larry understood something most people ignore. The difference lies in execution. He didn't just work hard, he sought innovative solutions to real problems. He turned obstacles into opportunities. Can you do that in your life? Larry founded Contractor Nation, a conglomerate of companies that generate jobs and innovations for thousands of people. His business helps families across the country solve issues in their homes. But what's truly remarkable is his mindset. He doesn't care about glamour or recognition. He cares about creating something that truly makes a difference. And here's the most important question. What's your idea? What can you do today that, years from now, could completely change your life? Larry is living proof that success isn't reserved for those born with a silver spoon. It's for those willing to see potential where no one else does. Are you ready to let go of the ordinary to pursue the extraordinary? Because, in the end, the only thing separating a dream from reality is action. Would you like to know how Larry built his empire? What he learned along the way and how he balances work and personal life? Today, I'll tell you my story. I'm Larry Janeski, and I want to share with you how I turned challenges into opportunities and built a life many consider impossible. If you're ready to discover what it really takes to achieve greatness, stay with me until the end. I didn't start with much. In fact, I started with nothing. At 17, I was building houses with my bare hands. No team, no big tools. Just a teenager eager to work and do something different. My first year, I made $188,000. It might seem like a lot, but let me tell you, it was hard-earned. Every penny came from long hours under the sun, sleepless nights, and constant challenges. That's when I realized something. Hard work is important, but it's not enough. To thrive, you need to think differently. At 18, I got a phone call that changed everything. "Can you build a house for me?" It was a simple request, but it started it all. I said yes, even though I didn't have all the experience needed. And do you know why? Because sometimes, opportunity comes disguised as a challenge. Are you willing to say yes to the challenges life throws at you? If you're waiting for the perfect moment, let me tell you, it will never come. You have to create your moment. Over time, I noticed people underestimated something fundamental: basements. For many, they were just damp, problematic spaces. For me, they were an opportunity. I dedicated myself to solving problems no one wanted to deal with. I created solutions, invented products, and built a business that today generates hundreds of millions of dollars annually. But what I'm most proud of isn't the money. It's the impact I've had on people's lives. My secret? Focusing on innovation and execution. You can have the best idea in the world, but if you don't act, it's worthless. I learned this early on. Don't wait for things to happen. Make them happen. And no, you don't have to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. I remember every mistake I made. Every time I failed, I learned something new. And you know what? Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. How many times have you avoided trying something out of fear of failure? Think about it. Failure is a teacher, and the lessons it brings are worth more than any degree. Now, you might be thinking, but Larry, how do I start? I don't have resources, I don't have ideas, I don't know where to begin. My answer is simple. Start with what you have. Look around you. What problem can you solve? What need is being ignored? Great ideas don't come from extraordinary moments, but from ordinary people doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. And here's another lesson. You don't need to work 70 hours a week to succeed. In fact, if you're doing that, something is wrong. Success isn't about quantity but quality. I'm living proof of that. I built my empire working less than many CEOs. The key is working smart, finding what truly matters, and focusing on that. Over the years, I developed a portfolio of companies that now generate over $650 million annually. But even so, I still see myself as that 17-year-old trying to do something different. I still believe that every day is a new opportunity to learn, grow, and create. Do you believe that too? Are you willing to start today? If there's one thing I want you to take away from this story, it's this: greatness is within your reach. It doesn't matter where you are right now or how many resources you have or don't have. What matters is your attitude, your courage to try, to fall, to get back up, and try again. And before we finish, I want you to do something for yourself. Take a piece of paper and write down what you truly want to achieve. Be specific. Then ask yourself, what can I do today to take the first step? It doesn't have to be a big step. Just one move toward your dream. You'll be surprised at what can happen when you start acting. If you've made it this far, it's because you know you're capable of more. So, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with someone who needs this inspiration. The next step is yours. Are you ready to transform your life?